Hey guys, welcome back to Hope 70. Let's talk. Don't mind my background, I got a bunch of stuff going on. Um, Tonight's inspiration is coming from Lackey High School. I wanted to do a major shout out to Lackey High School tonight. I've done it in the past and I wanted to do it again because, they are truly, they really are a very inspiring community. Um, but also, Lackey will always hold a very special place in my heart because my family has gone to Lackey for generations. Like my brother Eric went to Lackey. I went to Lackey. My husband went to Lackey. Our oldest son went to Lackey. Um, we've Lackey has been in my family. My family has been in Lackey for generations. So we're all Lackey alumni, and just for that reason, obviously Lackey has always been my home school and will always be number one in my heart. Um, but it's also where I started my sports photography at. And like, so when I became a photographer, and I got my LLC and everything, um, I kind of wanted to, branch out and whatnot. And um, I started photographing for Lackey. I was lucky enough and I had the opportunity to become one of the sponsors for Lackey High School. And so if you go to Lackey at the football field, you're going to see my banner up there, Hope 70 Photography. It's such an honor and pleasure and just an amazing blessing and experience to, be a sponsor for many reasons. It's given me the access to, um, get on the field, whether it's the football or, baseball, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, whatever event that I'm photographing, it's led me and guided me and opened the doors for me to, connect with the athletes and their families and photograph their talents. I think I started photographing like 2 years ago or something like that. And I started photographing for the football team, for the football games. And it's just like the student athletes are just beyond amazing. Like they are incredible. I already knew a lot of them, they already knew a lot of them were talented and whatnot. But seeing them on the field and kind of getting to know them like one on one a little bit, because obviously with me photographing, I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to actually be on the field with them. Obviously, I'm not like on the field while they're playing. I'm on the track, whatnot, but I'm like on the sideline stuff like that. But I've had such a blessing of being able to be on the sidelines and whatnot, which means I've grown an incredibly beautiful spiritual connection with the players and the athletes and the parents and their families and whatnot. And that goes for, the football, basketball, baseball, all of the sports that I photographed at Lackey. Um, and each season and each sport brings something new. And which is crazy because it's mainly all the same kids, but and some of the same coaches too. But I mean, they all bring such a beautiful spark and energy to every single game that they're in and sport that they're in. And so I mean, I love photographing for Lackey for numerous reasons. They're just very welcoming. Every team that I photographed have always opened their arms and welcomed me to the team. And they've always kind of BS with me on the like football feel like that, kind of like BS with me on the sidelines and look at the pictures and stuff like that. And they're incredible because I mean, they'll always take a second, out of their game and whatnot to just, tell me how good that they love the photos and stuff like that. And, they're always sharing my stuff on social media and, and stuff like that. So, I mean, they aren't just, I mean, they're more than just, they really are more than just student athletes. You know what I mean? They are huge. They have been like the biggest inspiration, to me and to my business. They've been, you know, incredible role models. And like especially the cheerleaders, the cheerleaders bring the most beautiful and amazing spark and energy, wherever they're at, whether they're in a competition or on the basketball court or on the football field. They are truly amazing, and they definitely bring the community and the audience and the crowd together to cheer on the team. And it's just an amazing thing to see and to be a part of. And those girls are amazing. They're so, so amazing. And like all the athletes, they're incredible athletes. To watch them, lift each other up and to guide each other on the field or the court, is just, if a player falls down, that player isn't just stuck there by themselves. You have the whole team running to lift you up, and it's amazing. And I think, and that shows a great character and who they are too, because you know, it just kind of inspires other people to have if you see somebody falling, if you see somebody that has fallen, to go pick them up, whether it's spiritually or whether it's physically, whatever the case may be. And I've even seen, how everybody reacts in tragedy, which is, always a scary thing. Like, I think it was like last year, um, one of the athletes, got seriously injured on the field. And just watching the community, kind of like everybody stopped and just came together in massive power of prayer, lifting everybody up, lifting the injured player up. And, and it's just like, that was just an amazing, thing to experience, not the injury part, but the prayer part. Um, how everybody just kind of stopped and, we just covered this child, or not this child, the athlete in prayer. It's just, it's moments like that where it's just like, it's one big family, one big community, and we're all there to, watch the game, have fun with the game, but also, be there for if anyone gets hurt, and then, on top of that, just watching the coaches, how they, because for me, like I'm an incredibly emotional person, so I really just wanted to ball up and cry. I was terrified, but I was vibing off of the coaches and stuff like that, and it was just seeing how the coaches handle the situation. I know they are terrified and scared. Everybody was terrified and scared. But they handled it, I think they handled the situation amazingly. They got everybody under control, and, they definitely did a power of prayer over the athlete. And then, obviously the game had to continue on. So, the coaches, like, I was in the middle of everything with them and listening to, because I needed kind of like an uplifting, and, myself. I was trying to, uplift some of the girls that were around me and whatnot, um, but the coaches were absolutely incredible, when it came to getting the kids back into the spirit of playing the game, and, making sure everybody knew that the athlete was going to be perfectly fine, that he's strong, and that we had to continue playing for that person. And, yeah, so it's, even in tragedy, you know, they are incredibly inspiring, and you can look to them and vibe off of them and know that, it'll be okay. And, afterwards it was, but whether it's, you're having an amazing day and you're in there kicking butt and they're winning the games or whatever, or if tragedy strikes, they, they're incredible people to be around, incredible human beings to be around. Um, and so, yeah, I'm incredibly thankful for Lackey and all the athletes and the coaches and the parents and the families, the school. They have definitely, not only inspired me, but they've encouraged me. They've helped my business grow. And my my family has grown tremendously, since, I started, photographing there. So, if you ever go to a game, you'll see it, you'll be inspired, just going to the games and being around everybody. They're all a beautiful blessing. They're also inspiring, and they're all encouraging and whatnot. And it's just a great environment and atmosphere to be around, and, they're all amazing human beings. So, Lackey High School, the student athletes, everything, definitely number one on my heart. I'm so, so thankful for them. Um, you know, and, yeah, they're the best. Thanks for tuning in to Hope 70 Let's Talk. And, hopefully you enjoyed this little inspirational clip. Hopefully it inspires you guys to uplift others and encourage others, and just let God guide you in everything you do. So yeah, thanks for listening to Hope 70 Let's Talk, and I'll see you in the next episode. Love you guys. Mwah.